Argo blockchain hires derivative traders to navigate market route, sells Bitcoin to reduce loans. Yep, this is kind of what's happening across the board. It's just more and more. It always feels like the same article over and over again. Miner took out loans, can't afford loans, sells Bitcoin. That is pretty much it. But in the summary, let's go ahead and get the details. The miner saw gains in Bitcoin production in June, but its margins narrowed. Bitcoin miner Argo Blockchain said it hired an in-house derivatives trader to better navigate a market route that in June saw Bitcoin post its biggest monthly price drop in 11 years. The company also sold 637 Bitcoin at an average price of $24,500 to pay for operating costs and a loan from Galaxy Digital, it said in a statement on Thursday. Crypto miners have been selling Bitcoin as their revenues have slumped along with the bear market. The firm said that it had been using derivatives to limit downside risks since fourth quarter 2021 and hired a full-time trader to improve its, quote, capabilities within risk and treasury management, end quote. As of the end of June, London-listed Argo had $22 million outstanding with Galaxy Digital, according to the statement. The firm signed the $30 million loan collateralized by Bitcoin in December of 2021, according to its annual earnings report. Argo's margin narrowed to 50% in June from 55% in May and 75% in April. Driven by higher electricity costs at the Helios facility in Texas and the Bitcoin price drop, the miner revised its margin figure for May from 62% as it took into account newly received invoices. Last month, Argo's revenue rose 10% to 3.38 million euro, or is that pound? Anyways, that's in real dollars, 4.35 million US dollars. And I laugh really hard because it's not real. Don't worry about it. I'm just joking. As it produced 46% more Bitcoin than the previous month due to an increased hash rate and uptime. Argo is one of the 4 companies that have put down orders for new crypto mining chips from Intel. The others are Hive Blockchain, Grid Infrastructure, and Jack Dorsey's Block, formerly Square. Intel has shipped its block scale chips. Raja Koduri, Executive Vice President and General Manager of the Accelerated Computing Systems and Graphics at Intel, tweeted on June 29th. Argo shares were little changed in London as of 9:10 UTC. Bam, bam, bam. So, what are we learning? Well, we're learning that all of us could do this a little bit better and try to at least, DCA our way through the bull run and then make sure, and through obviously the bear market, but making sure you're selling off while the price is going up. And not getting stuck with, basically a huge drop in your capital to where you end up having to sell a bunch of your mined Bitcoin to pay off loans. Also, loans are bad. Even massive loans at a massive scale, for institutions still appear to be bad. And, we've talked about that before. Don't spend more than you're willing to lose, even on mining equipment, and don't take out loans. Pretty much it. Celsius pays off Maker loan, freeing up $440 million of collateral. So Celsius, as you guys know, has been in some trouble. The troubled crypto lender Celsius paid down the remaining $41 million of its debt to the decentralized lending protocol Maker, blockchain data shows, releasing $440 million of the collateral that had been kept to guarantee the loan. Celsius, the crypto lender that halted user withdrawals last month because of liquidity pressures, reclaimed $440 million of collateral on Thursday after fully paying off a loan on Maker, one of the largest DeFi protocols. On-chain data shows that the wallet linked to Celsius repaid the remaining $41.2 million of the loan in DAI, the Maker protocol stablecoin. That prompted the Maker protocol to release 21,962 wrapped Bitcoin, a Bitcoin equivalent token of Ethereum's blockchain, of the Ethereum's blockchain, which was pledged as collateral of the loan. That works out to about $448 million, since wrapped Bitcoin is currently trading around $20,400. The move means a big liquidity boost for I can never pronounce this word, but crypto lenders' finances. Celsius halted all customer withdrawals and transactions on June 12th to avoid a run on deposits. Fundstrat analyst Walter Tang told CoinDesk earlier this week that the collateral that Celsius freed up can be sold on centralized exchanges or via over-the-counter to meet creditor demands and customer withdrawals. Cell, the native token for Celsius platform, spiked 10% within minutes after the news, but it's still down 81% since the start of the year. Celsius slowly started to reduce its debt to Maker Protocol earlier this month, paying back $224 million altogether through the last 7 days. The loans on decentralized lending platforms such as Maker are generally over-collateralized, meaning that the borrower has to put up more assets and value as a backing of the loan than the value of the loan itself. Repaying the loan made sense for Celsius because it could get a grip of the valuable collateral by paying back a fraction of its value. And so will Celsius survive or will it not survive? I mean, they're obviously, because it's a centralized entity, I was kind of hoping it wouldn't to a certain extent, because obviously what happens is every time this sort of thing happens, it's not really about Celsius getting hurt as much as it is how much they hurt the individual in these situations. The individuals that were not controlling their keys, that were being, taking on these huge promises that Celsius was promising, right? These huge promises that they were promising. But you get the idea. Like, I don't think that I want to see us move back in the direction, like we talked about with the layer 2 withdrawals. I'd like to go more that direction. I'd like to see CeFi's kind of not be a thing anymore personally. I would highly advise against participating within them, no matter how high that APR gets in the next bull run. And that is where I sit as far as all that goes. Thanks for checking out this clip from the Crypto Mining Show. You can check out the full episode here or more crypto content down here. Also, I'd like you to check out my locals page at sonofatech.locals.com, where you can become a member for free or choose to be a $5 a month supporter that unlocks additional content.